Among the many perks of being a grandchild of Ernie Cockrell are trips to the Cockrell Butterfly Center in Houston, with Granddad serving as a personal tour guide. This is a well-deserved break for this philanthropist and oil man whose generosity has become a full-time job. Ernie was born in Houston in 1945. The son of Ernest and Virginia Cockrell, Ernie took note early on of his parents' strong work ethics, their philanthropic natures, and their love of the University of Texas.
My father was in the oil and gas exploration business, so I grew up around that business, accompanying into the field and on the rigs. And so I think between oil in my blood and orange in my blood, I was pretty well geared to go to the University of Texas to start with.
During his years on the 40 acres, Ernie joined Phi Gamma Delta fraternity, the Silver Spurs, met his wife Janet, made lifelong friends and business partners, and earned both a bachelor's degree in engineering science in 1967 and a master's in business administration in 1970.
It wasn't just the education, it wasn't just the social activities. It was an opportunity to really get close to professors and to have a mentor in various classes and areas that were very important.
Upon graduating, Ernie went to work for Cockrell Oil beginning in the fields, an experience he found invaluable as he later took over the company.
In a small company, especially a family company, your people are wearing multiple hats, and the ability to make decisions based upon what is happening in the field is critical.
After less than 2 years of Ernie working with his father, Ernest passed away. Ernie was thrown into new responsibilities, but persevered with the assistance of colleagues and the confidence he had in his UT education. Ernie decided to sell the family oil and gas company in the early 80s in anticipation of the industry downturn that followed. He formed a new company in the 90s, Cockrell Oil and Gas, focused on the Gulf of Mexico. With the industry headed into deeper and deeper waters, and with strong oil and gas prices, Ernie again made the decision in 2000 to pull out of exploration. He sold the company once again, but his family remains involved in oil through energy investments, royalties, and non-operated working interests.
I don't miss the stress of it. I mean, I told my wife, I think I got a daily drilling report every morning at 6 o'clock for 35, 40 years. And so that first day that you wake up and you don't have a drilling report coming in, it's kind of hits you and you realize that you're no longer playing that game. But it was the right decision for us.
For the last 10 years, this life member of the TEXAS EXES has been able to commit more time to philanthropic endeavors through the Cockrell Foundation that his parents established.
I don't know whether you refer to it as the philanthropic gene or whatever, but Mother and Dad did a good job of making my sister and I realize that it not so much an obligation, but they developed into us the joy that comes with being philanthropic.
Besides its main benefactor, the University of Texas Cockrell School of Engineering, the foundation supports many local and national organizations, including the Houston Museum of Natural Science. He joined the museum's board when it was bringing in just 200,000 visitors a year and helped transform it into the 4th most visited museum in the country with 3.2 million visitors annually. One of his many contributions was the idea and creation of the Cockrell Butterfly Center.
See, there he is, right here.
Ernie and his wife Janet have 2 sons, Ernie and David, and 4 grandchildren whom they love to spoil. Tonight we honor a man whose commitment to giving makes us proud.
Day-to-day business, I'm involved with oil and gas and other investments, but the activities that I've had with other organizations on the philanthropic side give me exposure to the other things that really bring a more well-rounded life, I think, and more opportunities for you.
Ernie Cockrell, a distinguished alumnus of the University of Texas at Austin.